All right, hi. This is the Deck Network, and I'm your host, Mike Danzilio, and we have
co-host here, Matt Dalton, here at the Deck Network. And remember, kids, here at the Deck Network, it is all decks all the time. Mike, we got a great show for you today. Before we get into it, check out the pink.
Nice. I didn't think you could pull off pink.
I was going to say, got to give a shout out to the Deck Network stylists. We have a whole crew going on behind the camera here. You don't see how much work goes into some of these videos, but there is a team. What do you think? This just happens? No, there's a whole crew here making sure we're up to snuff to the internet standard of what we should look like for these videos.
Okay.
So props to them.
Okay, well, today's video, we are going to look at a product called Gossen Decking. They make a beautiful PVC decking, and they sent us some information and some samples.
Looks pretty nice.
So we'll put this right up. I mean, this is a beautiful little plate here. They have of course, they have a 5/4 by 6 profile and a porch plank profile. But
where are these guys out of, Mike?
They're out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay. Nice, American-made product here. We got to support that, of course.
You know, people ask me about that, and all the decking is made in the U.S. All of it is. I mean,
which is great.
Yeah, because we're on the forefront of technology here, so you really couldn't mimic it. And the stuff is big and unwieldy. It's hard to put into containers. It would just cost a lot of money to get it from different parts of the world. But American-made products. So
think about that from the economic standpoint of you're supporting American companies. You're gonna have, you know, the American landscape going on. It's just a great thing overall, you know.
All right, well, let's take a look at this video. Hi, I'm with Morgan Regani from Gossen Decking. Morgan, pleased to meet you. Okay, this is a decking that we're starting to hear a lot of buzz about. People are asking me questions about it. I'm very happy to have seen you today. Tell us a little bit about what you have.
Our decking here is cellular PVC, and we have our standard deck board widths here, as well as our tongue and groove porch board for more of a classic porch look. And our products are differentiated by finish here. So you see our Passport products have this nice exotic hardwood grain to them, and then we have our American Classic that is a little bit more of a patina type painted board, and then we have these solid boards from Trailways, and the core of this is actually made with recycled cellular PVC. So it helps us bring the price point down a little bit closer to composite, and then it also has a little bit more of a green element to it.
Okay, standard lengths, 12, 16s, and 20s?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a fascia board?
We do.
All right, and I can see that it comes in grooved and non-grooved, so it'll accept just about all the fastening systems. And I can also see that all my friends at Fasten Master has made you a Cortex product for it, which is very important because people really like this product. What's this red color down the bottom here?
This is actually our #1 seller, Tuscan Cherry. Okay. And we designed this to sort of mimic the look of exotic hardwoods such as Ipe and some of the more Brazilian type hardwoods.
Yeah, it has a little mahogany with the reddish.
Yes.
Yes, very nice. Morgan, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it. What did you think of Gossen?
That was pretty good looking stuff. And I gotta say, Morgan knew what she was talking about. It was informative, and you know, that's the thing, knowing about the products that you have to offer, it goes so much further than just saying here's what it is. You know, you're able to then envision the application of it.
Well, that's the advantage, that when I go to these shows, I can speak with the person who knows the product the best. They have the displays already set up. So it makes it easy for me. Of course, Matt he doesn't like the idea that I'm going on airplanes and flying all over the country.
You know, it's pretty lavish if you ask me. But for this sort of thing, I think it does make sense because you're able to kind of see firsthand what goes into these things, and then it obviously is going to translate back to your job site. You know,
we're just getting into deck season now. This is
I'm ready for it, man.
Now it's March of 2013, and we only have a few more of these videos for the different decking companies. But let's talk about Gossen for a few minutes.
Okay.
As Morgan said, this is their #1 product. This is on their Passport line. This is the Tuscan Cherry color.
That's sharp looking.
This is the reason that I became interested in the Gossen product, because I saw this beautiful red color, and I said, wow, that's something different.
Yeah.
There's so many different products on the market, in order to differentiate yourself, you got to come up with something better. And as I always say, business is nothing more than innovation and marketing, and this is a new innovative product. Beautiful. here is this other product that I really like the color of, and this is Spanish walnut. It's a little darker brown.
Muy bonita. We're bilingual here at the Deck Network.
Okay, this one is the Moroccan cedar. Now this is a little lighter color.
Interesting.
Yes, but you know, look what happens when you put it with these other two colors. You kind of have a border with these.
Oh, a good accent
or you
kind
can,
of thing.
you know, what I always say, you use the lighter color on the field and the darker color on the border. To
makes
me,
it
it just
pop?
it doesn't. To me, it just doesn't look as good to have a dark color in the field and a lighter color on the border, unless you did it one in. If you have a double border and you had the one on the inside, the lighter color, then it would look good. But of course, it has a lot to do with the railings that you're using. You have a different. The railings need to match something with the border.
Do you ever get requests coming in, and we got a ton of emails and instant messages and things like that, people asking for direction on the color of their deck?
Well, sure, but I always.
How the colors play together and all that?
Yeah, but again, as we spoke about on previous episodes, I need to see what the house looks like. Their primary color, their secondary color. Are they in the woods? And there's more.
There's a lot of variables.
Yeah, there's a lot to know. Okay, this one is a London gray. Now this is a nice dark color, and I've seen over the past few years that the companies that have a darker gray, especially with the shading or the variegations on it, are selling quite a bit of it.
This is a trend you've noticed over the last couple of years?
Yes, and that goes into the face of what we had George, the designer. The
That was one of my favorite Deck Network episodes.
Yeah, but we didn't get too many people looking at it, though.
Well,
but
we're
it
gonna
was-
get those clicks up. Come on,
Yeah,
click around on these pages,
that's a
guys.
real
Don't
good
just watch
one.
this video.
Okay.
There's a lot of great stuff in our library. Come on.
Okay, this is another nice
London
color.
gray, I like that.
Yes, now
Sharp.
this one is from a different line that they have on their American Classic line.
Okay.
And this one is their Harbor Gray, little lighter color, and their Desert Beige, another color.
Cool looking.
Yeah, but they have a full line of colors. As Morgan said, they come in the 12, 16s, and 20-foot lengths. They're grooved and non-grooved. And on the video, I mentioned that my friends at Fasten Master are making a Cortex product for that, so you can use the groove on the inside, a non-groove board on the outside, and on the stairs. And instead of having a screw on the top, you can use the Cortex, which covers it over.
Seamless.
Yeah, really nicely. It's looks like a real nice product, and.
Once again, Mike, you bring a brand to the forefront that maybe you're not going to see every day, and it's something where it's going to really bring your landscape to the next level.
Yeah,
Gossen, it seems like a great company.
Well,
and,
it's got a beautiful colors. I mean, these decking colors are just stunning, and they're about the same price as all the other premium PVC deckings. So it's right in there with price.
So it behooves you to shop around a little bit, guys. Make sure you find that product that works best for you and go with it.
I always say go to an all decking only store, because they're going to have the best products, the best product knowledge. They'll be able to give you all the information, and those are the experts, and those are the ones to tell you what to do. All right, that's it for this show. Matt, you want to have anything to add to this?
Just another great show in the books. I want to say hi to my mom and family and all that, and we'll see you next time. Ciao for now.
Bye now.